It's not allowed on YouTube.
We can't do it on YouTube, Zach. We're live.
My bad.
We can't
I'll
say.
be the one.
I'm gonna get the copyright struck again or whatever.
Yeah. I mean, the last one was I said every time, and you were like, "Fuck it."
Fuck it. I mean, look, it's not that I really care, cause like, but I have to pretend to care, you know.
I mean,
And that's really
surely it will matter somewhat to the algorithmic overlords once they take over.
Like, we don't talk about the algorithm overlords, and don't call me Shirley. You ever seen Airplane, Zach?
Nope.
Really? You never seen the?
What's an airplane?
Hold on. You ever seen the Leslie Nielsen classic Airplane from 1982?
What's an airplane?
You don't believe in airplanes? Is it literature I have to read about this? Or
as much as I believe in North and South Korea.
You've never been on an airplane, Zach?
No, I have seen Airplane. I have, of course,
That'd be really funny.
Airplane.
Of course you have.
Airplane.
Of course you've seen Airplane.
How dare you even ask me? Just because you haven't seen movies, Lawson, doesn't mean the rest of us.
I don't listen.
Uncultured savages.
I was asking, knowing full well that you had for sure seen it.
Yeah, I mean,
and I knew you knew what I was referencing. But that's why
you have not seen films such as the seminal classic Hook.
I have not seen Hook.
Or that other movie we just talked about. That's
the Goofy movie. The Goofy movie.
Goofy movie. Yeah, haven't seen that, which blows my mind.
I haven't seen your favorite, the Boondock Saints. I haven't seen that. I haven't seen. No, have
you seen The Departed?
Yeah. And I've seen Infernal Affairs. Yes, I don't like Inception.
Okay, I'm just saying. One, get fucked. But two, that's 2 of 5. You've seen 2 of 5 of my favorite. And you've seen Dogma?
Yeah, I love Dogma. Yeah.
Okay, so
we've talked about Dogma. George Carlin's in Dogma.
No, I know. So
he did like 2. He was in like 2 movies. So,
but basically, you've seen like 3 of 6, 50% of my top 6 movies of all time.
Wait, Cloud Atlas is in there?
Cloud Atlas is one of my favorite. Cloud Atlas top 5, yeah.
Is that the one where what's his name plays?
Not in my top 5.
Where what's his name plays multiple people? The goat.
Everyone plays multiple people.
Oh, but it does have what's his name?
Tom Hanks.
Forrest Gump. Yeah, Tom Hanks, right? Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Okay, word. Yeah, I thought that movie was very divisive, but I guess some people love it.
I love it.
I've heard it's very divisive though, but
peak
word.
Movie. Peak philosophy.
I guess Inception is also divisive, and I do fall on the thing is, I don't. I think Inception was the movie where I was like, I don't think I'm a Nolan guy anymore. I just feel like he's doing stuff that I'm not into anymore. Because then I watched Interstellar and I felt the same way. It just left me kind of cold.
So I enjoyed Interstellar, but it didn't.
He's really good at like Nolan's he's a really good filmmaker, obviously, but he focuses on stuff that I don't care about as much. I feel like, even though I like The Dark Knight a lot and like The Prestige, and I liked not the first movie he did before he was huge, the one with the guy with the memory loss, Memento. Yeah, I like those 3.
That movie was used in my cognitive behavioral psychology class as a.
Yeah, I was also shown that in college, I think.
Like not a case study, but this is like a media example of what would that be? Interrograde amnesia.
Yeah.
So that would be amnesia. Yeah, the inability to make new memories.
Right.
Long term. The inability to make new long-term memories.
Right. It's a cool movie.
Which is different than the normal portrayal, which is retrograde amnesia. It's like when you lose your memories that you had, but can make new ones. And awkwardly, in real life, it is as media is portrayed generally, that like people with retrograde amnesia do not lose like basic motor skills, the ability to speak, ability to talk.
Right.
Like it doesn't affect like temporal lobe stuff. It just affects like hippocampal. It's weird. It's cool. That's not what we're here to talk about. We're here to talk about chapter 1070 of One Piece, in case you didn't know that by the intro, which would make sense.
That's only technically correct, Zach.
One Piece
some people
77. There is a chapter title, which I'm gonna say unless Lawson stops me by doing the thing. So
Interstellar or Gravity, Sean Trash. Yeah. Wait.
Oh wait.
Oh, is the Susan? Not Susan.
Oh, neither.
Gravity's the one with. Yeah, what's her Miss Congeniality? I can't remember celebrities' names anymore.
Sandra Bullock.
Sandra Bullock. Thank you.
I
like Gravity.
Love space that much.
Gravity was cool because was it just called Gravity?
Yeah. Well, there was like Gravity and The Martian. They all kind of came out relatively.
Yeah, The Martian's the one I didn't see. I didn't see that one.
So I saw all of them.
But that's not your genre. You're not like
space is not my jam. It's cool,
space,
fine, but like I don't. It's whatever.
Yeah, sure. It was just cool that there was only two people
like
on Gravity.
Interstellar was cool with like the metaphysical stuff. Like I like that side of sci-fi and like space. Like I really like the movie Event Horizon. I think that movie fucks. Which is about like a ship basically getting pulled into a black hole and stuff.
Oh, that's what. Okay, yeah.
Yeah, and like
I never saw the Bruce Willis space movie either. Apocalypse.
Wait.
Is it called? It's called something.
Wait, Armageddon? You mean?
Armageddon. That's what I've never seen Armageddon.
It's not really a space movie. I mean, I guess, but like
it's got Ben Affleck and it's got a whole bunch of folks.
It's got Ben Affleck and Elizabeth Tyler and
of course, yeah,
Bruce Willis and Aerosmith heavily featured.
Yeah, wasn't it? Is it not a space movie? They're in a space station.
It's kind of a space movie, but like again, this stream is about One Piece chapter 1077. But I will say, Armageddon is kind of a space movie. They go into space to destroy an asteroid. But like that is a small part of like the dramatic,
right?
Like it's a lot of like getting the team together and like going through the trials and tribulations of like actually getting on the ship to get to space. Once they get on the ship, they do the thing, and there's like scenes on the asteroid. There are scenes on the asteroid, maybe 30 minutes.
I think I've said this before. I've like tweeted this and Facebook status this before, but like one thing about being my friend is realizing how many movies I haven't seen. And people are like, why didn't you see these? It's like I was probably watching either kung fu movies or wrestling.
Same. I mean, there are also movies I have not seen that I probably should have seen.
What would be the top 3 movies that are like you haven't seen that people that are like famous? I would say. Do you think?
Like truthfully,
like the most viewed movies. Let's say for Americans.
The number one most. So I've never seen Schindler's List.
Me neither. Still haven't. It's been on, ironically, my list for like a decade. I still haven't seen it.
I've never actually watched Scarface.
You don't really have to though. I have seen Scarface. It's kind of dumb. It's not like, it's fine. It's fun. It's fun.
What else would I say? But like, I feel like that's one that's like, I don't know. Everyone's like, I just never have watched it.
Yeah.
What other big movie? Those two I know are like two big ones that I've like talked to my like college friends about that are like, how have you never seen those?
You seen Godfather 1 and 2?
Yeah, but I was really young.
So you haven't seen them recently though.
So like,
you can definitely watch them again.
Probably. Like I watched it with my grandfather as like a kid.
Yeah. You probably have different context if you watch them.
The most different context.
Yeah.
I didn't like watch that is one I will say, like The Godfather. Yeah, that's a good one. The Godfather. So like, yes, have my eyes viewed them? Yeah. Have I seen them? Like
sure.
As an adult, that with like context and like understanding like the subplots and all that stuff? No, I haven't. But like
I gotta rewatch the first Godfather because the last time I watched it as an adult.
True, Sean, Event Horizon is a good film.
When I watched
honestly, it's right up there with sci-fi greats like Galaxy Quest. It's right up there.
Galaxy Quest is goated. That movie fucks. What was I gonna say?
I mean,
Yeah,
the
the last time I
fact we're
watched
talking
it.
about sci-fi, I mean, it does make sense. We're on Egghead. It's chapter 1077. You should have put it together sooner, people. We're talking about One
Wait,
Piece.
well, hold on, Zach. I gotta
We're
tell my
talking about
Godfather
Vegapunk. That's
story.
what I'm saying. I'm
No,
just
I gotta
saying
tell
the
my
lead-in-
Godfather story.
The lead-in makes sense when we're talking about sci-fi.
Oh, okay, yeah. But also, so when I was living with Jared, my boy Jared Reed for a little bit, uh,
I like that guy.
I was like the fourth roommate. Like I didn't really have a room. I was staying on his couch for a little bit. And so the thing is, I was sleeping on the couch, but one of his other roommates,
Throwing out
I'm
lost
not, I'm not, who I'm not going to throw under the bus here or anything, but he was staying up. I came home from doing stand up late. I just really needed to sleep. I was like dead tired. But the other roommate was watching Godfather on the TV, which like where the living room is, where I was supposed to sleep. So I basically had no choice but to watch it through like two bloodshot eyes, as I was barely conscious. So I did not enjoy it at all, even though I realized I was watching like one of the greatest films ever made. It was a painful experience. It was like I was being film reference Clockwork Orange to watch The Godfather. Have you ever seen that one, Zach?
I have. It's
Okay.
I read it in high school and I've seen it.
Yeah, I saw the movie when I was like 13. It scarred me because my friend Chris Vergara, shout out to my boy Chris, is a film buff. He showed me Clockwork Orange when we were teenagers, and I was like, that movie fucked me up. And I read the book like 5 years ago. But
Very good.
yeah, I think the movie's fucked up because it doesn't.
No, my high school senior year English teacher, our entire second half of the year was reading like dystopian novels, but like
Yeah.
So it was like Brave New World, Clockwork Orange. We didn't do 1984. We did like Confederacy of Dunces. That was my like thesis paper. But like it was dope to read those books in like a academic setting with like a very good teacher. I don't know. It's definitely why I don't love the current world.
Well, I mean,
but I do love One Piece.
I do love One Piece as well. If only there was a show that could talk about the current chapter.
Yeah.
Hey,
welcome back to the Sanjay and Jinbei show. I am Sanjay. That is Jinbei. We're here to talk about One Piece, chapter 1077. You should have put it together sooner. I'm Zachary Snow. That is Lost in Phoenix. And honestly, if you didn't know I was Sanjay and that was Jinbei, you should have put it together sooner. That's crazy.
We're coming out real aggressive with the title here. You should have put it together sooner, you idiot.
You idiot.
Dumbass.
Germa's 66 is Cold-Blooded Voyage. Volume 32 is the cover story. We got Judge, who has kids, and Caesar, who
experiments on kids.
Who is old and experiments on kids. But this is present day after they beat each other's ass.
But actually, Judge also experimented on his own kids.
Yeah. But they're in the present. That's what's important. Because previously they had been in the past.
Yeah, now we're in the present.
And wait a sec. It's all Vegapunk's fault. And they're thinking about Vegapunk.
After they beat each other up.
After they beat each other's ass. It's interesting. I'm intrigued here.
Yeah, for sure.
Oda, Ichiro, I met up with all the musicians that worked on the movie again. Man, they really are the best. Oda Ichiro. You know what, Oda? You know what, Oda? How about you write book better? How about you let my man do stuff if you like musicians so much? Okay, Oda? Put them over in your fucking notes, but we'll get to it.
Why don't you let Brooke do some shit, Oda?
Fabio Stratum, Egghead.
You guys have
What
to
is Sentomaru thinking?
get off of this island.
Huh?
What
are you talking about, Sentomaru-san? Tell us, what's going on here? Why did you deploy the Pacifista?
There was once an island called Ohara. One day out of nowhere, it was wiped off the map. All because the people there oppose the world government.
A refresher on the Ohara incidents. The island of Ohara was host to the largest library in the world. Scholars gathered there to conduct research on the poneglyphs, despite the topic being taboo. The Navy was eventually set in to eliminate everyone on the island, including the villagers. Nico Robin, of the Straw Hat Pirates, was the sole survivor of the massacre.
Well, so we thought. Turns out there's another one. But
I mean, not an original target, so not included.
Okay. The fact they're targeting Grandpa Punk shows how serious they are about erasing him, as opposed to Pepsi Phil Brooks Punk. They're willing to lose the world's greatest mind over this. That's why I think whatever's coming will be even more monumental, and this place will be ground zero.
Nani? Masaka.
Thought bubble. Hurry, Straw Hat. What's going on up there?
Control room, 4th floor, building A.
What's up with these guys? Kong Organ!
Handgun! Yellow Lotus!
Take that!
Tempest Kick! Onslaught!
Itoryu! Iai! Shinson! Lion Song. Lethal Lion Song.
But they seem... Okay.
The heck?
Oh,
Flames
on.
Up.
Flames on.
They're getting up way too easily. Do they think they're Kaido or something? Cut it out already. Now that you mention it, they remind me of King, that guy I fought in Wano.
A Lunarian on Kaido's crew?
I never caught what his people were called.
I see. It must have been Albur, the test subject who long ago escaped Punk Hazard with Kaido. The Seraphims owe their toughness to his Lunarian blood.
No kidding. In that case, pay attention to the flames on their backs. Our attacks will only be effective when they go out. Really? He was practically invincible when he was on fire. My bad. If I'd clocked it sooner, it could have saved us some stamina.
No matter. With this intel, we can finally make some progress.
Yeah, there wasn't much about King to clue me in. He only had a couple of unique features. White hair, brown skin, black wings, and the flames on his back.
You should have put it together
sooner,
Baka! Well, that's good right there.
Hey, Helmet, where are you going?
I think I know. I think I may know where the Stella's gotten to.
Kid Hawk attack. Zoro block. Shh, don't get in the way. We're in a bit of a rush.
3rd floor, building A. So this is 1 floor down.
Let's go, Zeus. Yeah. We can't treat him like a kid. They're attacking Seraphim S Shark.
See, Oda? Really, Oda? This is what you could do to my boy? Thought you liked musicians. Why you gotta do this to my boy?
He's a heartless.
Why you gotta do this to my boy?
Wait, did Brook get owned? What happened here?
Yeah, Brook got owned. He has no head.
Oh, he's a heartless killing machine. One of our friends has already been ambushed, and he basically totaled Edison.
Yeah, he ambushed Brook from below. But like, man, come on. Oda, why you gotta do that to Brook?
Yeah, that's fair. He's definitely not a kid. He's not cute either. He's not kawaii. That's right, Nami. Don't hesitate. Close your eyes if you have to. Just fling me and I'll handle the rest. Thunderbolt Tempo. Wow, it's a direct hit on. That should be super effective against a fish man.
We'll see.
The Zeus flies right through his chest. His eyes roll back, and then Nami, had to look away, says, "I'm sorry, Jinbei."
But then
And
splash, and Brooke says,
splash. He dove down again. Nami-san, run! He's coming from below. He put his head
Brooke's
back on.
though. He is back here. He is back.
He's back.
He's back. He's
what?
Not Owen too, bro.
Zeus. It didn't work. Yes.
Sploosh.
Bude. Decree. Wait, hold on. Oh. Decree 1. Anyone who threatens Nami-san will face capital punishment. If I ruled a country, my decrees would be simple. I read that backwards. But yeah. If I ruled a country, my decrees would be simple. Decree 1. Anyone who threatens Nami-san will face capital punishment. Decree 9. Anyone who makes her scream will receive a rare filet strike.
By the way, this panel is identical to a panel with Ivankov kicking somebody. Protecting the newcomers.
Word.
Also, notice I wanted you to be. There's two things that need to be noted here that have been talked about since these panels came out. One, before we move on, notice Sanji's colors, obviously, but the way his face is drawn, obviously, right? That's obviously very similar to Ivankov.
It's Ivankov.
But the grayscale and the shadows are also important. Keep that in mind. But then also notice his eyebrow. All right, moving on.
Well, not quite yet. The numbers used here might be a pun. As 9 and 1 can be combined to form kui, which can imply fishing seafood in some contexts.
Hilarious.
So that's why Decree 1 and then 9. Sanji-kun, are you okay, Nami-san? I can take care of this. You won't get another warning, small fry. I don't give a damn if you're a kid or if you're another Jinbei. I'll be your judge, jury, and executioner. Jinbrat.
Now, notice this panel. Different face, same shadows, different eyebrow. This panel.
Still over his left eye, but the eyebrow itself is different, yeah.
The eyebrow is different. The eyebrow, he switched eyebrows.
Yeah, what's happening here?
Germa stuff is happening.
Is it? Is that what's happening?
That is what's happening. Germa stuff is happening, but I want to say this panel is outrageously similar to a panel of Whitebeard.
Oh, weird.
Yeah.
Huh.
Yeah.
Yeah, he calls him Jinbrat. Whitebeard used that phrase a lot.
This panel is very, very similar to a panel when Whitebeard is going in rage mode. Almost identical.
Not sure what to make of that exactly.
I don't know, but
okay.
both of these panels are callbacks to Marineford, which I think are interesting.
Okay. Okay, yeah. Yeah. You could be Lilith, I guess.
Oh, Lilith. How dare you petrify York? Bubble gun! Oh, bubble gun. She's using the bubble gun because it's seawater.
Right. And as Snake, Boa Hancock Seraphim be dodging.
Dodge.
Usopp. Whoa! She just brushed it off like it was nothing. Huh? She collapses.
What? Green blood gives the pros and cons of having a fruit ability, and these bubbles were designed to harness the ocean's energy. They're your weak point.
Yeah, you're freaking awesome, Lilith. Frankie, I'll catch her while she's down.
Stay back, you impotent lout.
Oh, she literally kicked out of 2 and kicked Frankie in the face. Guess it's already worn off.
That's because it only grazed her. Uh-oh. She's mad now.
Frankie
hits her with a bubble.
Coming from behind with a giant boulder?
A bubble.
You got a bubble. Take that, you rascal.
So he puts her in the bubble.
Yeah. Frankie, you genius.
You used that bubble perfectly.
Give up already, runt.
This is agonizing. Oh.
Sorry.
Perfume Fjord!
God, this petrification power is no joke. He's half
And
petrified.
Jinbei has been turned to stone.
Frankie.
Or Frankie, yeah, my bad. Not
Yeah.
Frankie.
Yeah, Frankie's turning to stone. He's gonna die.
Bubble gun! Wink!
Aww.
Love, love, mellow! Oh, no, wait.
Oh.
Yeah! Usopp and
Oh.
Lilith have been turned to stone.
Yeah, that didn't go great.
And Frankie.
Yeah.
That, I don't... What does that mean?
That's it's bad is what it means. Underground old Devil Fruit Lab basement. Basement.
Who's there? Are you the one behind all this? Come out, show yourself. Can't be. You're those Cypher Pole agents. I thought you had come and gone ages ago. Why are you here? Save us. I don't want to die. Shaka? Stella. So this is where you are. Who could have done this? I'm so glad you're okay. Let me help you. Say, Shaka. Oh, you could do this, guy.
Say, Shaka, who's that you brought with you?
Nani? Click, click, bang!
Shaka!
He's dead. He was shot in the skull.
He was shot in the fucking head.
Yeah, he was.
He's been shot. What's going on? Who was that? Splurt. Katak. 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 Snuffing out hope with a single shot.
And it's somebody menacing as Shaka looks on in horror.
Or Stella.
Stella looks on in horror, yeah. Katak.
Yeah.
Hold on, wait.
So, is Shaka really dead, bro? He was the coolest guy.
He might be dead.
He definitely got shot in the fucking head, though. That's definitely what we just watched happen. Damn. Wow. This is some crazy shite.
Who is
It's a murder mystery.
Kataking. That's an interesting sound. It's
a murder. Well, if you ask Morge, he thinks it's as Flamingo. That's what he said. I don't know.
It could be. It could definitely
Flamingo
be.
does like to shoot people. He shot his dad.
Which this would be his dad. In a matter of speaking.
What do you
right?
mean? The clone of him?
Like Vegapunk made the Vegapunks made the Seraphims, right? So
right.
A Seraphim, Doflamingo shooting.
Oh, in a manner of speaking, yeah. Right.
That noise, that sound though, that does remind me of when Doflamingo was walking. I'm trying to find a panel of it from Dressrosa.
I mean, Flamingo is suspicious by their absence. But
he wears those heels. He wears those heely shoes.
So Sanji's going in rage mode against Ash Shark.
Yep, and he has the fucking things, bro. He's got the goddams. The bad Germa eyebrows.
Yeah.
Which, I mean, is Zoro gonna have to murder him now? Is that what's gonna happen?
I hope not.
I mean, I also hope not, but
Sanji might need help from Jinbei on this one.
I mean, that would make sense, right? Where even is Jinbei?
Yeah.
That's the thing.
He didn't show up here, but last we saw he was with Sanji's team. But Sanji's like the fastest one, so he probably got there first.
That's right. Sanji was in like a whole different location, but heard Nami scream, obviously.
Yeah.
It would make sense. Sanji and Jinbei would make sense as a tag team, obviously.
Yeah. They were tagged together once again in the Fishman Island.
Yeah, so we'd have the Seraphim would be it'd be 2v1s. Luffy, Zoro and
Kaku, Sanji and Jinbei.
Yeah.
Because Boa Hancock, or S Snake rather, has rinsed the other team here
Yeah, I mean, Brooke
pretty
is still
badly.
around.
Yeah.
But I don't know what he's gonna do. Hopefully, Oda makes a giant swerve and Brooke just 1v1s Kizaru and holds him off. That'd be dope.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I'm sure that'll happen, Zach. Yep. I don't know about that one, Chief, but
Nah, he's so fast he can freeze light, bro.
okay. All right.
I heard it here first.
Yeah,
honestly, bro, if my two favorite characters fought, I'd be so hyped though.
Kizaru's your second favorite character?
He's up there.
Yeah, he's my favorite Marine.
He's my favorite. Yeah, my favorite. Like, he's my favorite antagonist.
Yeah, he's a savage.
Yeah, he's my favorite antagonist. Him and Fuji, but like Fuji's not really even an antagonist. They just have my favorite power.
Really. Yeah, my favorite antagonist.
Kizuru's attitude is hilarious. I think it's so fucking jokes.
Yeah, my favorite antagonists I think are Kizaru and Katakuri.
Katakuri's pretty good.
He's not an antagonist anymore, really, but
he's a tweener.
Yeah.
At this point, especially with Big Mom, who knows?
Yeah.
No break next week, which is huge.
No break next week.
But you got this is the thing. Mm-hmm. There is nowhere to go. I mean, I guess Oda could be a dick and make all of next chapter about Bonnie and Kuma and leave on another cliffhanger. But as far as the rest of everyone, there are no more cliffhangers. Like, we gotta, like, this.
Well, we don't know who this guy is.
It's either we find out who this guy is,
right?
Kizaru gets here. We find out something about Blackbeard in Law. Find out something about Garp. Find out something about Shanks and Kid. There's only there's only one thing like that he could just ignore that and like make a chapter which would be Bonnie and Kuma. And
the whole chapter.
Not the whole chapter, obviously, but it'd be like panels like this, right? Where it's like,
yeah,
a couple panels of like Sanji fighting, as Shark, and then Jinbei shows up. I guess whoever is gonna deal with Boa, which maybe will be Robin. I don't know. I don't actually know.
She's Robin's still out there, so who knows?
Yeah, I don't know how they're gonna deal with S Snake. And then like a couple more panels with like Luffy and Zoro, and then Luigi and Kaku, and then just like instead of the end of this chapter being this Shaka moment, it's just like some Kuma thing, and like that's the chapter. Oda.
Yeah,
if that happens, that'll be tight, but it's probably what we're gonna get.
Probably. Well, I don't know. Actually, I think we're probably gonna get something juicy next week. I
mean, I hope so. Don't get me wrong. Like, I hope we get. I mean, I really want to see what Garp's up to, just because I think that storyline has.
True. Yep.
Like a lot of implications with like Kuzan and Kobe, Law potentially, like Garp fighting Blackbeard, or like Garp going to Hachinosu, like answers a lot of questions and also like pops things off a little bit. Shanks versus Kid obviously is gonna be crazy. We know this.
Absolutely.
We know this.
I'm gonna give this chapter a solid A-.
I was gonna go B. I think I was gonna go B+ probably.
Fair.
Maybe A- though. I mean, the Sanji moment, dope. The Zoro gag, pretty good.
Yeah, that was pretty funny.
Shaka getting shot in the head, wild.
Yeah, I think I have to go A- based on the ending here. It's just kind of
snuffing out hope with a single shot.
The thing is, like, it's One Piece, so I'm like, is he really dead? But shooting Shaka in the back of the head is like pretty fucking wild, considering he's like became like, besides the main Vegapunk body, he's like the second Vegapunk body. Like,
there's logic, So I mean,
he's been so important. Yeah.
We don't get any other than this Katak. You know what else this sound might? You know what else would be wild, bro? So like this sound is obviously meant to be like a clicking on like of walking. It seems like
Yeah,
could be Dofi, sure. The heels of his shoes, right?
that's Flamingo probably. Probably not actually
That's
Dofi.
Flamingo, not actual Dofi. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
That's Flamingo. Shiki.
Shiki would be interesting. I wonder if I keep thinking about is Shiki actually going to show up in the canon story.
Or this, I mean, this could just be Saturn.
It could be Saturn. They might have got there.
And that could be the Kane, you know?
Yeah, he might have arrived. Which means Kizaru is there, so that's really bad.
Yes.
Yeah.
Kizaru might have just been commanding Marines to get into position, and then now he's gonna about to just jump on the island and then cause havoc.
Yeah, I thought the Straw Hats were OP, which they are, but they are kind of pressed right now with all these Seraphim running loose and all that.
Yeah, I mean, Boa's powers are hacks, and they've only not been bad because of plot armor. But
they don't work on Luffy.
Well, yeah, basically.
They work on everybody else.
They work on everybody else.
Yeah.
In the whole world, and they're hacks. And she wouldn't use them on Luffy's crew now, but now there's like a person who can, and that's bad.
Mm-hmm.
Because it's OP.
It's pretty strong.
So I mean, even like Frankie, again, like they got Usopp and Lilith. She got Usopp and Lilith with the cuteness, right? Like, oh, that's so cute, and kawaii, and then the love mellow. But like, you can still do moves and like just touch and turn things to stone, like she did with Frankie. So like Seraphim, we know the Seraphim are like tough and decent combatants. So like the fact that she can turn things to stone with just a touch and is like nigh indestructible is like pretty awful.
Yeah, it's bad.
It's pretty bad. Yeah,
it's pretty bad.
Again, like if she just stays flame on, right? Like how do you stop her? She turns with like everyone stone. She just eventually touches you. Like she can't be beat. So like,
yeah.
I don't know what it's gonna take, but I mean, presumably, and I don't know how this is gonna work, but like, the only way we've ever seen, and this is explicitly explained by Boa, like the only way to like unfreeze people is like for the fruit user to do
it. Explicitly, yeah.
I mean, like unless Vegapunk.
That's how Boa's works, yeah.
Right, but like, so they might have to gain control
of the Seraphim.
Yeah.
I think they have to.
Oh my God! What if Luffy Charlos punches Saturn, and that gives Stella the ability to get the Seraphim back?
That's gonna be wild. Yeah, we have to take out Saturn. That's probably gonna happen, actually, because who else is gonna punch Saturn in the face? It's gotta be Luffy, right?
I mean, if anybody, right?
Yeah, once Saturn shows up, there's no way to unpetrify them. Unless
Saturn's unconscious.
Yeah.
In which case, it would divert back to Stella.
Right. Fuck. That's gonna happen.
Probably, yeah.
That's probably gonna happen. Luffy's gonna punch.
So dope. Luffy's gonna punch this man in the nose.
Fucking Gorosei in the fucking face.
I think Occam's razor. This is the Gorosei. Like this is Saturn. That's Shot Shaka.
I think Saturn is the safe bet, actually. Yeah.
Safe is bad.
But like Kizaru's there, then fuck. That's so bad. That's so bad for Kizaru to be there.
100 ships. It's like 100 ships, right? Didn't they have like 50 ships for Whitebeard and like Marineford?
Something like that. But fuck 100 ships, bro. Kizaru's there.
Yeah.
It's worse than 100 ships.
Buster Call is fucked.
Yeah. The thing is, the Straw Hats are at a level now where if it's just like a normal Buster Call, they could probably repel it. We read the whole thing already. I'm saying.
That does make sense.
But Kizaru is a whole other animal.
Yeah.
He's a different animal and the same beast.
What does that mean, Dr. Vegapunk? You're welcome.
You're welcome. Welcome to the Vegapunk system.
So this chapter was real good.
Yeah.
But again, like it was real good as far as
Saturn's the killer.
As far as setup, it was real good. Like that's why I think I was gonna give it a B plus, because and I think I might stay there. I might stay a B plus because like it doesn't. Not a lot of stuff happened.
That's true.
But it moved the story like just far enough that like things are so poised.
Yeah.
I also like Sentomaru coming back into the story a little bit.
I did too. I like Sentomaru.
It's weird. He's weirdly positioned right now. Where does he end up? Where does he end up in the end game? I'm not sure. What happens with Kizaru once Kizaru gets there, like Sentomaru and Kizaru, shit like that.
That's true. They do have a relationship.
Yeah, exactly, right. So it should be interesting. Oda's definitely setting things up. Again, is next chapter going to be Kuma and Bonnie? Probably. But like, if it's not, then like we're going to get a absolute banger no matter what it is. And even if it is Kuma and Bonnie, like Kuma, last we left Kuma, he was like raiding Mary Joie, right? So like,
yeah,
crazy of like that's already a cliffhanger. So I think like we're gonna get answers one way or the other.
Yeah,
because there's nowhere to go other than reveals at this point. Pretty much. What is Kuma doing? Like, who's the killer? What happened to Kid and Shanks? Or like, well, really, are they?
They could table that for a while. They could table that
for a while, but that's but what's happened to Law? Like, did Gar finally get to Hachinosu? Like all those questions. So.
True.
Is Dragon going after Kuma? I don't know. What's going on with Cross Guild?
It's going to be like Chrono Trigger. We're going to have a bunch of climaxes all in a row, maybe.
Yeah.
Also like Final Fantasy VI. Both of those games kind of operate that way.
Also like Dating Me.
Well, I don't. We can neither confirm nor deny this, Zach Snow. But
there used to be an app
called
where
Climax?
like women that you had dated or been with could rate you. And
I do know that. Yeah.
I had like a 9. I had like a 9.1. Right?
Did you really?
Yeah, I had a really high rating.
I was gonna say the app still exists, doesn't it?
I don't know, but
maybe
just saying
we just don't use it anymore.
We can't confirm or deny, but like the confirmation or denial does exist.
There's been confirmations.
It does exist somewhere.
Honestly, that app should exist. Honestly, that type of app should exist. I feel like.
Yeah.
I mean, I guess it's like I don't know. I mean, it could go either way. I guess you could like really.
I had a good rating. It was a very good
word. Yeah.
Well recommended.
Well recommended.
I've referenced it.
I
was invited to my ex's wedding. She sends me a Christmas card everywhere. Like
wow. Wait, what the fuck are you talking about, Sean?
Sorry to interrupt the One Piece discussion. And I say Naruto will get 4 new. What? Oh, is it going to be an animated? Is it the animated short story from the poll from Minato? Sean, is that what's it?
They added 2 weeks to me and Ben L's podcast.
Yeah, nice.
I
will assume until I see what it actually is that it is an animated version of the poll. 4 new episodes. What does it say?
Okay.
Brand new episode starting in September to celebrate its 20th anniversary. Of what though? Blah. Okay, Baruto. Nope. The anime's part 1. It doesn't say. What the fuck? I mean, okay. Wait, 3 new visuals for the Naruto anime in October for the 20th anniversary. No, I've seen these though. These are just dope. These are just dope like wallpapers.
Are these aren't like these are like flashback episodes? These aren't like Naruto being the Hokage episodes or something?
I don't know. That's what I mean. I don't know what they are. It doesn't say, which is kind of wild.
Interesting.
Maybe, I mean, is it Naruto?
Naruto Shippuden X, the lost episodes.
No, I don't think it's Shippuden.
But it's not Boruto.
But it's not. It's Naruto.
Right.
So I'm saying it's not gonna be Shippuden. It's gonna be new episodes of Naruto. The original.
But is it actually? Or is it Minato? Or something? Minato, the Tales of the Yellow Flash.
So this is interesting. With Naruto series will receive new episodes, the multi-generational sequel recently announced an upcoming hiatus. The show will air a finale episode on March 26th before taking a break and returning with part 2 at a later date. Studio Peridot also produces the project based on the manga of the same name. Blah.
Are they talking about Boruto?
Yeah. So Boruto's going on hiatus, and Naruto. So yeah, it's not Shippuden. So it's not going to be like Naruto's Hokage. It's going to be like canon content from like the Genin era.
Okay.
I guess.
Sure.
I don't know. But again, it could also be a prequel of Naruto because if Minato won the poll and is like getting like the side story manga, so they might just be animating that, which would be in that would be Naruto because that's like pre everything.
Tales of the Yellow Flash, yeah.
Tales of the Yellow Flash.
Yeah.
So it could be that Naruto, Tales of the Yellow Flash.
Okay. I mean, Minato's cool. I'll watch the thing with Star Minato.
Yeah, that'd be awesome.
But
I didn't know Naruto was going on hiatus. I haven't watched it in months, probably almost a year.
You know, this might be controversial, but you know, maybe it doesn't have to come back. It could just go on hiatus and just stay that way.
Oh, come on.
Indefinite hiatus.
So Sarada needs to become Hokage at least, bro.
What, Sarada?
Sarada has to become Hokage.
Fuck. How long is it gonna take to get there, bro? We're gonna fight more. How many aliens are we gonna have to fight? How many Kaguya clans are there?
How many aliens are we gonna have to fight?
How many fucking jutsus are gonna be absorbed?
All the jutsus are gonna be absorbed.
How much less good than Naruto do you want me to be? Say it, Zach. Say less good.
As less good as you could possibly be. The thing is, can you be a different animal and the same Bijou?
The one piece of music speaks to all things. We're out of here.
What does that even mean, Kishimoto?
What's that even mean, Ichiroda?